I listened to your TED Talk right after I connected with you a few weeks ago. And I think at the beginning, you said everyone can find this on YouTube. I'll put the link down in the description. It's about 10, 11 minutes. It's great, by the way. But at the beginning, you said, I think it was 10 days ago, I was sitting in a cell in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
And now you're already giving a TED Talk. Yeah. So you get on the ground back in America on home soil, and you're immediately already going to work.
Yeah. We're back in work. We're back fully doing everything we were doing. We have permission from the highest ranking Taliban, and we are able to do everything in country. We're doing all of the work that we were doing. We are doing so much more, and no one can say anything, because one thing that came from this whole ordeal is Taliban looked at everything we were doing, and they basically decided that we are above board and we can do all of those things.
They're cool with this.
They're cool with it. And basically because they, at the end, basically they realized that everything that the suspicions that they had, they were all false, and they felt bad. And now they're basically coming back around. They're like, you guys we're registered NGO in Afghanistan. We don't pay taxes. And we can do all operations in Afghanistan, humanitarian, evacuations, everything.
It is so bizarre to me, though. Like, I'm just picturing this in my head, and I'm sure people at home are doing the same thing. It's bizarre to me that, like, you are doing this covert mission, right? Mm-hmm. Where you are rescuing people out through all these cars and everything, and getting them from point A to safe house, all on their soil. Mm-hmm. You are telling them that you're doing it.
Yeah.
And yet you still have to do it that way covertly. And if you get caught, some of their people, who are them, may kill you.
Yeah.
And now, after 105 days being held hostage by them and let back out, you're right back on business.
Yeah. I mean,
this is psychologically, that's
what you got to do. I mean, you can't just, I mean, I don't want to, like, it's not that it hasn't affected me. Every time I close my eyes, it's like, even last night, every time I fall asleep, it's like my dreams and it's always, sometimes I dream about like people just torturing me, or sometimes I am back in that prison. Sometimes, I'm around Taliban who are trying to arrest me or trying to like take me to prison, or like I have those nightmares and those demons. It doesn't affect me in my day-to-day life, but my sleep is not great.
I'll bet.
Yeah. So even last night, like I slept for like probably 2-3 hours, and every like 10-15 minutes I would wake up like shaking. But that's just life. From being a refugee to coming to the US, to being in the US military, to being with one of the most elite special operations unit, to doing this work, to being in Taliban prison, to all of that. It's just part of life. And, it happens, and you just have to roll with the punches, and you're going to fall. You have to get up, and you just have to be resilient. If the first time I fell and I stayed down there, I wouldn't be here today. I would be just in a much worse place. And every time you fall and you get up, you're going to end up in a better place. So it's just the resilience that I have is from so much of the experience I've had in my life. But it's also, you must have people who are loyal to you. You must have a team. You must build your tribe. You must build those people around you who are going to go to bat, who are going to be willing to die for you if the time comes. And you must be ready to do that in return for them, because it's not a one-way street.
That's right.
So that's what it takes to have those people around you, have those commitments, and continue to do all the work despite all of the challenges.
Thank you for watching the video, guys. Please hit that subscribe button and check out this clip's full podcast episode by clicking here or in the description below.